Okay, part 2 of the quick canning lesson. So we put the 5 jars of chicken in the pressure cooker and half a cup of vinegar, and then we filled the pressure cooker 1/3 full of water and sealed the top and started cooking. And now it's been a few minutes, 10 minutes or so, and this little thing here popped up, which means that it's getting a lot of pressure. Now there's another one over there too. Are we waiting for that to pop up too?
Okay, initially your canner lid will look like this. And what you're waiting for is for there to be enough pressure inside the canner that the vents pop up. And so here on our canner, as you can see, we have a good head of steam coming out. Both the vents are up, which means there's plenty of pressure in there.
And then the steam is coming out of the center vent. And how long are we going to let it go like this?
Okay, I'm only venting it about 5 minutes. The jars are boiling and the steam is coming out maybe for about 5 minutes now. So we're going to put our weighted gauge, it's not actually a gauge, weight on the top of the pressure cooker.
Okay.
And then it will start in about 5 or 10 minutes to rock back and forth. And initially it will make a really fast ch-ch-ch sound, and then you can cut your heat back to maybe medium high to where it's a gentle rocking ch-ch-ch sound like that.
Okay.
Once that begins, then you will wait for a quart of meat. It is 1 hour and a half. Pints of meat are an hour and 15 minutes.
So even though there's 5 quarts, it's just an hour and a half
Yes,
for all of them?
For all of them. And that's the prescribed time for any kind of meat. And then when your time is done, you will turn your burner off and you'll just simply move it off of the heat. Do not open the pressure cooker and do not remove this gauge while it is rocking. You will have an explosion. Once, as I say, the prescribed time is done, set it aside. When this pressure gauge, when they fall, you'll hear them fall. Then, and they're completely flat with the cooker, then you can remove the weight. Then it's safe to open the pressure cooker.
And then the jars are sealed.
And then, yes, no, the jars are not sealed. The jars are not sealed. I usually just set it aside and leave it till the next day because, you know, I always have some, whatever. You can remove them, but you don't want to touch the lid. This is a finished can because it's hot, and there'll still be boiling inside, and it will still be emitting air, and the air is coming out underneath the lid. The lid like this. So
Okay.
if you disturb it, you could break the potential seal.
Okay.
So it's best to just set the canner aside, let it completely cool. Unless you just have to do another batch right away, then you can carefully take it out. Because they're not sealed until they're cool. When they're cool, you will hear the can make a pop sound, and that's when it soaks in or dents in.
Okay.
Feel the lid, and if it pops up and down, it's not sealed. It needs to be taken out, new seal, and recanned. When it's cool, you should be able to take the ring off, turn it upside down, and it should have a good seal.
Okay.
This is the finished product. That's just canned chicken breast. You can use it for chicken and dumplings, chicken stew, whatever.
So it's going to cook for about an hour and a half while that center device
You don't
rocks.
start counting your time until this starts going
While it's rocking for an hour and a half.
hour and a half.
Then you turn it off and you just let it cool.
Set it aside and let it cool till tomorrow. Unless you need your cooker, to do another batch.
Right.
I have 2, but otherwise, you just carefully remove it by the neck of the jar as opposed to the lid, so that you don't disturb the seal that's on the jar. That's
Cool.
it. If people knew how simple pressure canning was, everyone would be doing it.
Well, maybe now they will. Until next time.